Hope you're having a great week. Overworked and Underplayed is a not safe for work Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast about a group of incredible young professionals who find themselves transported to a strangely familiar place full of fantasy and magic. See attached for episode description and content warnings. Talk soon, and thanks for listening.
Agent Beige, can you bring me up to speed on the situation? I see that you have one of the people I've been following in interrogation.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm actually Agent Taupe. Agent Beige is on vacation. They brought me in to fill in.
Oh, sorry. You just look really similar. Well, can you bring me up to speed?
Yes, so we brought in this guy for questioning, and someone said he might be related to a case of yours.
Yes. We're actually following them, but I can't actually tell you what it's about.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, if you just want to stay here on this side of the glass, and he won't even know you're here.
Sounds good.
Hello, thank you for coming in for simple questioning. I hope this won't take more than a minute or two. So can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, it's Richard Cox.
You know, we understand that you recently placed a bet on a race at the city track, and, you know, we like to follow up on some of these things when there's an odd, large sum of gold made off of one transaction for someone who's never participated in one of these races before, and just wanted to give you a chance to clear the air and tell us what happened that day.
Yeah, so I know that the competitor's new in town. I think they're just really trying to establish themselves as a really strong competitor. And, you know, I'd seen them train, so I was like, oh, they're definitely going to win this. So I just kind of went all in.
Okay. And so we have on here, it's recorded up to about halfway through the race. So what did you witness after that you know, really let you know you'd made a good bet?
To be honest with you, I didn't actually see a lot. I know they kind of went over some weird like tar pit bridge, and then the whole arena just was a fog of smoke, and then they won. So, I mean, I'm happy. I don't know what happened in that smoke cloud, but, you know.
Okay. Anything strange or out of the ordinary occur right after the race, or?
Yeah, well, now that you mention it, there's this guy we ran into on our way into town who was kind of a jerk face who was trying to send some secret messages.
Interesting. What was his name?
I think something Dr. Dorito-esque like. I don't quite remember. I know it definitely started with a D.
Thank you for your time. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. We're going to go ahead and process through your payment and everything and make sure you get made whole. Just out of curiosity, what would you say your betting strategy is?
You know, I've studied a lot of techniques and theories, but really what it all comes down to is it's better to be lucky than to be good, but it's best to be both.
Greetings, my paid and unpaid interns. I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager, and this is Overworked and Underplayed, a D&D podcast for young professionals by young professionals. Today's icebreaker, what is your favorite kind of dog?
What up? It's your boy Marcel Hardy playing Richard Cox, a human consultant turned halfling bard who wholly believes it's better to be lucky than good, but it's best to be both. And Richard's favorite dog is a basset hound. He just loves those droopy ears and the just smushable face.
Hello, my name is Annalyn Hardy, and I play Taylor Jacobs, a centaur barbarian with a heart of gold. And this is an unpopular opinion, dogs require so much focus away from work that she doesn't even really think about pets.
I don't like Taylor.
Now, she's the villain.
That's why he doesn't want to be friends with her.
Oh,
because one day Bentley was talking about how he's a dog person, and she's like, yeah, I don't really do animals. And he's like, you're dead to me now.
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness. Hi, everyone. I'm Katie, and I play Crystal, the Drow Druid, with her very own MLM. And Crystal does not have a favorite dog because she sponsors an animal shelter.
Interesting.
Super out of character, but everybody's got a weakness, and y'all just found out Crystal's.
I mean,
It's not a weakness.
I guess if you're scamming
She doesn't promote it on her social media.
She sees it as a weakness.
She sees it as a
Hey.
weakness, and she hides it.
Don't awe her. She did it to avoid sanctions from the SEC.
It is a tax. It is a
Interesting. Like,
tax
there's
shelter.
some sort of twist in
Yeah,
here.
there is a twist. There's a benefit. It is a tax shelter, but also
She
Still a
loves
good
it.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's still a nice little animal rescue. So,
Hey, I'm Marjorie. I play Amy and Amanda, a basic B rough and tumble human fighter with a freshly minted dentistry degree. Amy Ann comes from a big family. Her mom loves little dogs. There always has little dogs running around. We've kind of referred to her as the queen because she's got lots of little corgis running around after her. And Amy Ann's favorite is one of those dogs. She's like 18 years old at this point, but her name is Peaches, and she's very sweet.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
did you just almost say hi, I'm Bentley?
Yeah. I play Bentley, the IT paladin, and Bentley's favorite dog is breed. I'm gonna go with Doge. Doge seems like it could be. Because Shiba Inus are awesome, and Doge is the most famous one.
They are really awesome, and it is much like you to like a cat dog.
Is that his new crypto that
I was gonna say,
he's getting
like,
into? Is
He did
Doge?
Bitcoin, and now he's like, I could do it again.
He's like, I like dogs. Hi, I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager, and my favorite kind of dog, or my favorite dog, is a rescue because they are the best
Aw.
dogs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah,
True,
adopt,
true,
don't
true.
shop.
And that's why Crystal is the main character.
Hey, listeners. This show is made possible by the support of our awesome patrons. In addition to a thank you for their support, our patrons get an ad-free listening experience and access to exclusive bonus content. In the weeks between episodes, our patrons are getting an extra show where we recap episodes and talk about some of our favorite moments. For more details about what you can get by supporting us on Patreon, check us out at patreon.com/ownuppod.
When we last left off, you guys had managed to not only survive the death race, but you managed to win the death race and are now flush with cash.
Money, money, money.
Some of us are flush with cash.
Although Richard did run into a little trouble when he went to collect, but
true.
he's back now.
I mean, that kind of breaks canon because Bentley went to collect. Because I'm technically the one that placed the bet.
Well, this is a different timeline in the multiverse, and no, whatever. And then
it's just that Richard
Bentley-
was easier to nab
gonna
because
say-
he's smaller.
Richard went back to get it in smaller bills.
yeah.
Probably larger bills, so it's less to carry, maybe? I don't know. That was a good joke, and I ruined it. Moving on.
Let's talk
Anyway.
legist.
And Marjorie received a note from a secret admirer.
Ew!
Nice.
All right, and action.
Hey, so this amulet is really cool. Does Crystal get one?
Oh, yeah, see, normally there's only one sentient being in the race, so there's one prize.
I take offense to the idea that the animals being ridden are not sentient,
Well, they can't read and write.
but they can feel.
And they were mostly food.
Lots of things can feel.
Also, though, like, why would you give an animal an amulet when you could give a
Look,
person?
this is a rather unique situation. So, I mean, I guess we could give her the amulet and give you like a cart of apples or something.
I mean,
but
she gets an amulet and I get something else too.
of equal value or higher value.
You got
Equal or higher value.
sorry, that's not really how this works.
Wow.
She got the
Okay.
prize money, so.
Yeah, here, you can have the prize money. Here, you get your 600 gold.
I mean,
Probably
I guess.
worth more than the amulet.
Probably. I guess that's fine.
And before it's actually a super expensive amulet.
Surprise. We don't actually know what things cost in this
Right,
world.
exactly. And we're walking.
Yeah, Thunderhoof is like, all right, well, thanks for participating, and we'll catch you next time.
Probably not, but thanks anyway.
Yeah, and thank you for all the information
Yeah.
and for the cool stuff.
All
You've
right.
been a treat. Would
Yeah.
you like one?
No thanks.
Oh.
Thunderhoof out.
Peace.
So who all is around now? Where are we?
You're at the racetrack still.
Okay,
Still
the
in the
winner's
winner's
circle.
circle.
People
kind of thing.
people are just kind of shuffling out. Like you see people pointing at Taylor Jacobs and Crystal, like, "Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, look, there she is."
Taylor's pointing at Crystal.
What-
Crystal is expecting that. She's
So-
like, yeah.
Hey, Taylor, did you pick up your sword?
Oh shit!
She runs over and picks it up.
I'm gonna say that there was like a grounds worker that was like he was like carrying the sword back over. He goes, "Ma'am, please try not to litter on the racetrack next time."
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Okay, guys, what are we gonna do about that? First of all, congratulations! That's so exciting.
Yeah, you guys did great.
Yeah.
I hope this like somehow makes it into our performance review.
I mean,
yeah.
Now we're like award winning.
Yeah. I mean, one guy just got decapitated, like, 2 lengths behind you guys. And
What?
so, yeah, like, he just, like, quick bloop, took
Did
off
we
his
see
head.
that? Pause. Did we see
A quick
that?
bloop? That's
Did we?
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think we
It was
saw that
intense.
part.
So definitely death
as y'all are
race.
having your conversation, you see that like someone approaches Richard and is like, "Hello, Mr. Cox. I'm Agent Taupe. I'd like to have a word with you if possible."
Sure, but we got to make this quick. We're on a tight schedule.
We're just going to be over in this room for just like 5 minutes or something.
All right, guys.
Surprise, the
Bracelets
racetrack
on.
has a dungeon.
Yeah.
It's like interrogation.
We'll be right
room.
here, Richard.
All right, keep your bracelets on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Continue.
So, I mean, and I show him the note from D, so presumably Dartarian.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
So it's
Right
going to
now.
be, I'm going to say mid-afternoon. So this is like 3, 4 o'clock.
You mean me racing the hottest part of the day?
Yeah.
Extra points. Extra.
Taylor and
performance
Crystal
review.
are listening.
Yeah, I hope we put sunscreen on.
Oh.
We probably didn't.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we're really burned.
Yeah.
I feel like how long we have been traveling together. So Amy Ann is effectively ginger.
Yeah.
So she has very strict
Oh.
about, sun protection,
Mm-hmm.
much like Marjorie is. And so I'm sure
Marjorie has amazing skin.
You're
by the
very
way.
kind. Thank you. But I'm sure throughout our travels, we've talked about this and been like, okay, use this one.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I feel like you guys would
'Cause
probably.
I definitely have new light sensitivity that I didn't have before.
Yeah.
So just to simplify this whole thing, I'm going to say that sunscreen somehow is something that was invented in this universe.
They just
So-
did not homeopathic.
It's just
but
like
a
coconut.
More,
It's just like
Yeah, exactly.
coconut oil all over.
just
that's like-
fried.
just sizzling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Golden brown, baby.
Amy Ann, where did you get this letter?
I think Dartarian. Dartarian. Whatever. However.
Datarian.
we look around.
It's like a thunderclap. And it's like,
Well, okay. So what do you guys think about this? Meet me at 12 or what? Meet me at midnight
Midnight.
by yourself.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
just
girl,
super
you are
creepy.
not
That's
going by
like
yourself.
I know, right?
red
That's
flag
real creepy.
central. No, that's how you like get death.
that's
Yeah.
we as women will not be
No,
doing
no,
that.
no. Okay.
So I don't care how that works out, but someone's going.
We're
with
all
you.
going with you.
Okay, thank you
Yeah.
guys.
It's like-
Thank you.
It's like obviously first rule, stay sexy, don't get murdered.
Yes,
Yes, absolutely. We will
My
not be getting
favorite
murdered.
Murder.
Good God.
Amazing.
Okay.
Not sponsored.
I wonder
Okay.
if they have murder podcasts in this world.
Oh, they definitely do.
They just don't call them podcasts.
Yeah, they're probably something else.
Okay.
We got to think of a name.
Bluegle casts.
They're just
Bee
little
cast.
tree pods that you cast out,
Oh,
and
God.
each one has a.
Yeah, it's like a tree that everybody picks from when a new
That's
episode
too much effort.
comes out.
All
And
right,
just like,
and we're
you just
moving.
pick it.
We're moving on. Oh, is Richard back yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Richard's back.
Hey, Richard, you
What's up?
okay?
You guys figure out what to do with
Well,
You
we
showed
got-
them the
Oh.
letter?
you were gone?
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible.
I just had to use the bathroom real quick, so I think we're good to go now. We should
Oh.
probably head
Okay.
back to the crow's nest.
You shouldn't wander off. It's dangerous.
You're absolutely correct. Next
Yeah.
time I won't.
Okay.
Bentley, what do you think we should do about this letter? And I hold it up just like it's like yucky with just 2 fingers.
Bentley is like sitting there, like looking at his winning note. And he's like, "Oh, what? Did you say something?"
Oh yeah. You should tell him about.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, tell us what?
No.
We'll tell you when we get back to the crow's
Oh,
nest.
that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I won't
remember,
be
this is-
forgetting that.
This was a 3-way secret.
I thought we decided it wasn't.
You guys had a
though.
3-way without us? No! Wow, I didn't realize you guys were that adventurous.
Wow, leaving us out. We're
I
gone
see
for
that.
20 minutes.
20 whole minutes.
You guys left.
All right.
Because you guys weren't supportive, okay? Let's
Anyway.
just-
I feel like
whatever.
we were.
Speaking of, how
maximum
much money did
supportive.
you guys get from that whole risking your lives thing?
Not enough.
We got an amulet, and
Do you think we could pawn it off to cover the rest?
I don't know. Maybe. It depends.
Amy Ann's looking at Richard.
Anyway, let's start walking back.
Yeah.
And then on the way, we can talk about how
Okay.
Dartarian's an archfey.
Oh, yeah, we should stop by the bank on the way back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do we trust banks in this world? That's the
I
question.
have my money in a bank.
You do have money in the bank, but if we ever get teleported out of here, it's going to be completely useless to you.
I mean, that implies that you can take anything from this world back to our world.
Well, we did bring some of the things that we had.
I wonder what the exchange rate
Just
What is
all
the
of-
exchange rate?
All of a sudden, we're back in the real world with like magical weapons and armor.
Yeah, and just gold. We just like go to the bank and just hand them actual gold coins.
We just crashed the
Yeah,
U.S.
I was gonna say,
economy.
the economy just
Yeah. And definitely some
rich
form of interrogation.
old guys are really mad because all their
Yeah.
gold in their safe is suddenly worthless.
Right?
There's some boomers that were.
Yeah, there's some boomers out there that
Charlton
are
Heston
mad
told
about
me
that.
this was a safe bet.
Oh my
Their
god.
Just like real
retirement
estate.
just-
Look how that went.
We'll say you guys made it. It's easy enough to make it to the bank and to the crow's nest. So,
But okay, what happens at the bank? Do they see?
Oh,
how
I'm
much they
asking.
deposit.
Yeah, do they have debit cards here?
they do not have debit cards.
What about
No.
checkbooks?
They have
You're-
checkbooks.
I was just
You're
saying, what about
carrying
checkbooks?
Can you
around.
use
You
the
can't
Blugel
just like.
term?
You can't just. You're carrying
really
around a
don't.
giant bag of money.
Yeah.
You think we won't notice that?
Like
It's-
cartoon.
it's-
It's
in the
in
bag
my
of
fanny
holding.
pack.
Oh, but you have to deposit it. You have to walk up to a teller and deposit the money.
I think you're a little self-absorbed and you won't.
So-
pay
so
attention.
hold on.
Perception is really high.
Okay. So
She's got a
here's the
keen
deal.
sense
We're
for
at
money.
the bank.
Uh-huh.
We're at the bank, and Richard, you approach the teller.
Wait,
And
Bentley needs to as well.
okay, Bentley and Richard approach the teller.
But we get separate bank accounts.
Yes, as previously established from being employed
the-
by Blugel.
Yeah, the teller's good afternoon, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, my friend here would like to make a deposit.
Oh, are you just going to keep carrying yours around?
Well, we got to spend it. We got to give it to what's his name.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
fair. I'll just deposit my half.
Yeah.
Bentley goes to the teller.
What can I do for you?
Oh, my name's Bentley. I think Blugel opened an account up for me. I'd like to make a deposit.
Oh yes, Master Bentley. And you are
Figures he has one of those kinks.
Jesus Christ.
Don't we all?
My name's Richard, but I'm not here to do anything. I'm holding the money so we don't get robbed.
he just kind of looks at you.
We
he's
gave
like,
it to the smallest.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't fight while holding the money, so he may as well
Okay.
carry it.
Oh, I think I understand this type of arrangement. Okay.
Wait, what?
So, yes, Master Bentley,
teller
I have
knows
your,
what's up.
I have your account pulled up here. So, you're wanting to make a withdrawal or a deposit?
Deposit.
And what is the amount of the deposit?
I mean, you have something I can write it on, so I don't have to say it
Yes,
out loud.
excellent. Here's a slip of paper.
I fill out the paper.
I'm looking. I am looking
I-
so hard.
Make me a
Is there a
perception.
privacy booth where I can actually do this?
So, Crystal, make a perception check,
Okay.
and then Bentley, I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I look around.
That's cheating.
How? I'd like to
I'm not good at
D&D.
sleight of hand.
DM, I'd like to also look around and see that we're in the bank, we're safe. Are there a lot of people around us?
So I'm gonna say you don't even need to roll for this.
Okay.
It seems pretty safe in there.
Okay.
And there's only like a handful of people in the entire building.
I see. So I'll say, okay, wait, I'll wait till.
Okay.
That's a 14
Okay.
because I have a -2 for dexterity.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I've
Heavy
got...
armor doesn't bode very well for
Um,
being able to be sneaky.
For bank transactions.
Did you roll for omens?
I did.
Oh.
So there's 2 good omens and 3 bad omens.
Oh, this isn't worth it. What was your number?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, what was your number? I
14.
know what the number is.
Oh, so it's 7 plus 6.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know.
I win.
So you look and like right as you think you're about to see the number, you like a piece of his armor just obscures your line of sight.
Okay.
But I will say, as close as those 2 numbers were,
It starts with a
you
2.
do see that there are more digits than you expected. You just don't know what those digits are.
I'd
Did
like.
you guys make a bet on
Oh my
us?
gosh, they won 4,000 gold.
I hope you said that in a regular voice. and not a
Yes,
sc-
yes, in a regular voice. They went around.
Whoa.
Yeah. On
you see
guys.
as like the few people in there kind of like all
I
turn
didn't
and
say it
look.
loud.
I'm gonna deposit everything I have.
That's why I was like, nobody's around. It's fine. It's not a secret to them, So
You
it's
see
like,
as Richard just starts hoisting bags of gold out of his fanny pack onto the counter.
Yeah, no,
It just can't be subtle. Like that's the thing. Is like, it's
What's
not
our
paper.
cut, guys?
Yeah. What is?
y'all didn't put any money in with us. so
Yeah,
you
but
don't
we
get a cut.
want. We made it possible.
We put our bodies on the line.
I don't know if you saw, but a lot of people died. Like we got
Apparently,
seriously
somebody got their
injured.
head chopped off.
You should be glad I bet on you. Clearly, my luck assisted you in winning.
We should be glad.
Yeah, I could have bet on someone else. Maybe
we
I.
should
Oh.
be.
What if I
we
would've-
should be
How
glad.
funny would that have been if I had blessed?
So the thing that I forgot in the last episode, because we were trying to wrap up, as you see the person who got their head lopped off, like getting carted off, you see a cleric approached and he like healed him. Like he put his head back on and healed him, and then handed him a bill. So
Oh,
for like restitution.
Ah.
No.
for
Yeah,
healing
for
him,
reviving
he
him.
has to pay to get his head
yeah,
sewed back
medical
on.
bills.
It's not a
Yeah.
cheap spell.
It's probably
Wait,
not, but
you're telling me that
jeez.
I, as a paladin, could be charging medical expenses to the party?
Yeah, if you were a true capitalist.
yeah.
Fuck.
You got the idea. Now you're
Yeah.
like therapy and
I'm gonna make start making like release forms where
Welcome
Oh.
you have to sign
okay.
before I heal
So,
you.
welcome to Bentley Cross, Bentley Shield.
Nice.
that's good.
Oh, that's
I
fantastic.
mean, it's not wrong.
The teller looks at you and says, "My, that is quite the deposit." Yes, we will open the vault immediately and begin placing your sacks of gold in our secure location.
All
You
right,
seem
thank you.
super trustworthy.
He says, "I like gold."
I like
Is there
big
like
gold
is there
when
like
I
any
can
way I
help.
can like make notes to like pay someone without having to come here directly
He
to?
says, "Yes, here, you need a checkbook?"
That would be awesome.
Yes, excellent. Here you are.
Thank
First
you.
Bank of Travaria thanks you for your patronage.
Cool. Is there like a tip jar out of curiosity?
Technically, we're not supposed to take tips, but
Oh no,
Yeah.
I was asking like at the DM. Sorry. That
Oh.
was...
no,
Tyler just asked me
there
the
is
DM.
not a tip
Can I
jar.
bribe a bank official, please?
I feel like
He does give you a lollipop, though.
that's
Hey.
sweet.
Alright.
What flavor?
Yeah, what flavor? I'm gonna lick it. I don't even care what flavor. I'm
Root
gonna lick
beer.
it. I love root beer.
It's a root beer dum
It
dum.
is Brussels sprout flavored.
Like-
gross.
candied maple Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Way to twist that.
Like
into
you
something
realize
good.
it's actually just a. It looks like it's just a
an
Brussels
actual
sprout,
Brussels sprout.
but it's like
Honest.
coated in caramel
Oh,
and sugar.
God.
It's literally a candied Brussels sprout.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Cool.
feel like it's good until suddenly it's absolutely just.
it's like a
Yeah.
cup of coffee.
I
Like
actually
the
like
opposite of a Sour Patch
I actually
Kid.
like
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. So yeah,
they're
first it's
sour.
sweet, then it's bitter.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway,
you're
yeah, I'm
not
gonna-
sharing any.
I'm
Okay.
depositing the my portion in the winning. So I mean, he's gonna
You
assist
mean
y'all
what,
in paying.
Bentley?
Shut up. I just deposit it and call it a day and start walking off.
Yeah, so you guys are on your way to the crow's nest now. If you're done at the,
Yeah,
at
Yes,
the
we're
bank.
done at the bank.
Should we put our money? No, we're gonna pay Nimeo with it. Yeah,
We're
yeah, yeah.
immediately going to get rid of it.
Yep. Yep.
So you guys, easy enough to make it to the crow's nest, and once you're there, you see Captain Montioc is over behind the bar, and he says, "Oh, my friends, welcome back. Can I pour you a drink? I heard you had quite the afternoon."
Hey, generational wealth. I mean, Captain Montioc. So good to see you.
It's wonderful to see you
we
as well.
just won a race.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
I
nearly
can't wait to
died.
hear all about it.
Yeah, the dead one. You know.
The death race?
yeah.
Yes, I heard you entered. That's so
Well,
just
we weren't exactly expecting an actual death race. Where we're from, that's not really a thing. But it went. You know what? We did it. So
that's
we don't
wonderful.
have any trauma left.
None
from
at
that.
all?
None. No, of course not.
That's what clerics are for.
Yeah.
That's what essential oils are for.
Yeah, so we have stuff for Nimeo.
Yeah.
Actually, do
Oh.
you know where he is?
You see, he like kind of looks both ways. He goes, "Follow me," and he goes over to his little office and like cracks the door and he says, "All of you inside now."
Okay.
And you see his Nimeo's just kind of hanging out behind the desk.
Can we like see if he's being weirdly secretive when he doesn't need to be, or if like I feel like he's just suddenly like
Make an
whispering.
insight check.
Okay. Oop. Definitely not.
What did you get on your insight check?
Not enough.
Okay, yeah, he seems like he's completely normal. And once everybody gets in, he kind of closes the door, and he sees Nimeo sitting behind the desk. He goes, "Excellent, friends. Did you bring me my money?"
Yep, we got your $1,000 that we promised for the first half, and then the other half we'll get you when the job is accomplished.
Excellent, excellent. Blinken is putting together quite a crack team. We already found a lockpick, Finian Emberforge, and right now we're working on a specialist, a retrieval specialist, if you know what I mean.
I don't want to know what you mean.
I've seen Ocean's 11. I'm familiar.
He says, I have a few feelers out, but I think tonight we will make the snatch and grab.
Excellent.
Can
That's
we
exactly
watch?
what we need.
About what time do you think that'll happen?
Probably around midnight.
We'll be asleep.
We have
for sure.
a previous engagement tonight. Speaking of which, never mind. I'm like, should we ask him for information about that area or something? I don't know, but maybe.
I don't know either. I don't know.
I think the less we know, the better. Legal culpability.
Usually best method in D&D.
I wholeheartedly agree with Crystal on this one.
We're paying them to do something nefarious.
Oh, about
and if
this.
anything,
Yes,
if I've
yes.
learned from my attorneys is the less you know, the better.
That's a good point. I thought you were talking
just
about
like
Dartarian.
the ingredients in my essential oils.
I thought you said
The
they're all
less you
organic.
know, the
They
better.
are.
That's what it
As
says on
to
the
the
back
best of
label.
my knowledge, they are all organic. That's what I know to be true.
Well, what should we do between now and midnight?
No need to take this offline. Overworked and Underplayed will circle back after these messages.
What else do you need from us, Nimeo?
That's it. We got the money. We're going to get the team together, and we're going to try to steal that thing.
Do
You're
you
going
know
to
what it looks
successfully
like?
steal
You're
the
going
phone.
Yeah,
to
that's very
steal. You're
important.
going
Yes,
to do
the
this.
thing. We're
Exactly.
gonna hopefully complete the mission.
It's called a cell phone.
We're paying you too much for this, hopefully. I need some confidence coming out of you,
Yeah.
Nimeo.
I'm confident. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think I could do it.
So you are confident you think you can do this?
We're gonna give it our best try.
I don't love the language. Richard, do you?
Goblin culture dictates that we cannot promise something that we cannot guarantee. I cannot promise you with 100% certainty that I will hand you your thingamajigger tomorrow. But I can tell you
Still
that
doesn't know what
we
it's
have a
called.
pretty good chance that we're going to get it.
Okay, what's your team? How many people?
So far, there's 3 of us.
3.
Yeah, keep the team slim. Got to stay under the radar.
Seems...
This is a covert operation, not a smash and grab.
Yeah, that seems totally reasonable, Crystal.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Amy, and you're
Yeah.
so, I really appreciate all your valuable input, but you're not the best when it comes to people being suspicious.
That's a good point, Crystal. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
Trying to say it in a nice way is hard. I don't want to say, how do I say you're gullible without saying you're gullible?
I guess. So if you get caught, are you going to point the finger back at us?
No, that would be against our goblin ways.
Can we tell if he's lying?
You can make another insight check.
I'm going to try. That's a 18.
Yeah.
You look at him, he's dead in the eye looking at you. You genuinely believe that he means that.
Oh, shit. He must have rolled really high.
Wow. Wow. Maybe it's just that he's not lying. No, obviously it's that he's lying and
Crystal
he's
has
really
trust
good at
issues.
it.
She's also a scam artist.
Yeah.
So
Can't con a con man.
He says, "This is one of the reasons why I'm providing you a layer of separation. You don't know the people. They don't know you. They only know Nimeo.
See,
This is what you're paying for."
That feels a little better.
I feel like we're splitting hairs here, guys. We have the money.
okay.
90% of the group doesn't want the phone anyway. I think we just got
You don't want the phone?
Nope.
No, I think we've established that our number one priority here is
Oh.
getting home. This is an extra effort we're doing simultaneously so that way we can get 2 things done at one time.
Well,
Yeah.
of course we want to go home.
Exactly. That's
Crystal
why we're
and I
letting,
were
that's why we're
wondering-
trusting these people with money that we didn't even have to work hard to get.
Sorry.
You guys
Sure.
really
We
hard
sure didn't have to work hard.
You guys
Yeah,
worked
you-
hard for the 600.
The money you won.
No, your guys' grand prize was the hard work. We literally was like $200.
Well, then
and they
why
just gave
are
us
you
money.
cool with
$200.
being the paying the rest?
Yes, that's why we put the bet down.
Okay, because that doesn't sound like what Bentley has intended.
Bentley's $2,000 is unimportant in this story. I also have
Okay.
$2,000,
Oh.
which will cover the $1,500 that we
You
owe.
see as Nimeo
Okay.
pipes up, he goes, "Look, I don't know what $1 is, but I only take Imperial credits."
Yeah,
Good,
well,
good.
don't worry about the
Good,
exchange
good.
rate. Don't worry about the exchange rate.
It's fine. We'll handle that. Okay, fine. We'll go ahead with this. I definitely feel like I'm being scammed, but
Nimeo, thank you for coordinating this effort and for planning everything. And we've never done this before, so you could understand why we're a little hesitant. But, we're excited at the prospect of getting the phone back. So thank you so much for doing all this. And I think, guys, is there anything else we wanted to talk about with Nimeo?
I
You're
don't
great,
think so.
Nimeo.
Thank you.
We'd love to learn more about your goblin ways after this whole
Yeah.
ordeal is over.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be arranged.
Awesome. Thank you again. And we won't keep you any longer. We know you have a very important job to do.
All right. Well, enjoy your evening. You see as
Mhm.
he's like counting the gold out as he's like walking out.
Right.
and we never see him again.
All right, we're out. Each of us are out 200 gold that we just got from half a day ago from Blue Gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Tyler looks.
I'm over here like the reason I'm not involved in the negotiations is because none of my money is involved in this.
Yeah, thank you for not helping at all.
Next episode, you'll be asleep in bed.
See, you guys are forgetting one critical detail. Bentley works for our company, not for Crystal. That means his interests are not the same as yours.
Yeah, heaven forbid he helped just out
Just
of the
a little
goodness
bit.
of his heart.
Yeah.
I don't even work for the same company, Bentley. I was just here for a meeting to get some free donuts. I'm like really late for work.
Now we're learning that Amy Ann was never intending to be involved.
Well, I mean, I was. We've been having correspondence and stuff, but I mean, I never meant to get sucked into a different dimension or where the heck this is.
That seems fair. I don't think any of us thought. If I'd known that this would have ended me in a different dimension, I totally wouldn't have
And
started working with this company.
Our first, this isn't a reflection of marketing solutions approach to clients. And the first thing, we should have been kind of worried because that meeting was so early. That's like way earlier than it should have been.
It's way earlier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to, Taylor, we'll have to figure out who scheduled that meeting.
That's a good question. It was Taylor.
I don't think.
No,
'Cause
the whole thing started with her
No,
being
because you
late
woke up
she's
late.
tired.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember what time the meeting was originally.
Me either.
Yeah.
But it was early
early.
enough that Taylor overslept, and that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
because the nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So are we all going to go see Dr. D?
Well,
Yeah,
we
I
can't
mean-
trust him.
I
so
would
definitely
never
not let you go by
like.
yourself.
It's like going
Yeah.
on a date. You always bring somebody
Yes.
to
Oh,
stand
yeah,
outside.
absolutely. I'm not going to go by myself. I was just saying, are we all going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if he's there, I want to beat him up for trying to steal stuff
Okay.
anyway.
Exactly.
Do you have anything in your book, Richard, about archfays? It seems like that might be important to know about.
Last time I tried looking up about people, it didn't work. It really only worked on things.
I
But I,
see.
mean,
But,
I don't
like,
know.
races,
Archfey are
like-
technically things.
I was just saying, I can try. And then
It does not work.
Okay.
Yeah, as I expected, it didn't work.
Oh.
All right. Well, Blue Gold Terminal it is.
So I'm gonna say, just for ease, you guys go to the Bluegill Terminal and you can find some basic information. And it seems like it speaks about a more like cryptid or like a mythological kind of creature, where it's like some say that they are the lords of Fey realms and they're not part of the world that we're in. Some say they're just really strong versions of things like pixies and sprites. And then others will say that Archfey turned them into animals with just a glance.
oh, so they're like fairies.
Yeah, they're kind of probably what like you would think of as fairies and like how our folklore depicts them.
Okay. Okay. So sneaky, trickery.
And like really pretty, probably. I bet this isn't his natural form.
Well, he's
We've
got
actually never
that
seen
ugly
it.
looking mask on that's real sweaty underneath. So I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. You never
Maybe
know.
he's got like really pretty wings. I bet we should ask.
Oh, we probably could.
Oh Lord.
Maybe that's why he has the mask, because we wouldn't be able to talk to him with how pretty
That's
he is.
true.
right?
Yeah, that's a
Probably.
good
I've read a few
point.
romance novels in my time.
Out of
You know,
curiosity,
like,
did we give the stuff back to
Orlando
Elizabeth?
Bloom as the elf. You know,
Ooh,
just
yes.
so pretty.
Uh-huh.
Just really pretty.
Is there anything in that Bluegill tells us that we should like prepare for or have? Like, I don't know, like wear a certain type of medal, don't say your full name to them, or like stuff like that.
So Amy Ann's looking up how to kill an archer.
No, just so that to protect ourselves.
Shoot him with a silver bullet.
Yeah.
No,
Don't let
that's-
him cross the threshold into your house.
That's exactly.
Don't invite
yeah.
him in.
Yeah.
Can't cross running water.
That's
Wait,
all
no,
very
those are
legitimate.
vampires.
Salt.
But anyway, so as they're doing those questioning, and you know how the internet loves to, oh, you're asking about this. Richard wants to stop asking about the archfays in general and just ask about the supposed government employee, Dr. Tatarian specifically.
Ugh.
Okay.
You're so smart.
So
Richard.
as you start trying to search through the Bluegill archives, you keep hitting a page that reads "Access Denied."
Mm.
Who sets this permission thing up? Like, who decides what is denied and what's not denied?
The Bluegill terminal tells you that would be up to the Office of Bluegill Security and Clearances. So whoever they allow to view certain data.
Could we send like a quick text to Matt Damon about that real fast? Ask him about
It's
it.
like when you're denied access to a spreadsheet and you like
The
have to
request.
you request.
Yeah. request
Request
access.
So we'll
access.
say you send a request in.
Yeah, that's the real question. Is does the access page have like a firewall exception request ticket you can put in?
So you submit a request,
Okay.
and it may be some time before you hear anything back.
That sounds appropriate.
Well, how will we get notified? The Bluegill terminal.
They'll
We'll have
figure
to
out.
check Bluegill every single day. Like
every 5 feet.
A
What
bird,
about now?
a bird will come up and give you a tweet.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh Lord.
Is there any way I can contact the Ricks through this Bluegill terminal? Did we establish that there's like some type of messaging?
So there's the
forget.
Blue Book,
The Blue
which is
Book.
like a public posting board where people can like post what they're doing, and
So
Yeah.
Facebook.
yeah, and and
I was
you would
thinking Yellow Pages, but that's even
Yeah.
you would find you go looking through there and you find that the Ricks have a joint Blue Book account.
Of course they do. Of course they do. It's so unhealthy.
So unhealthy.
No secrets.
They seem like they're very codependent.
They're very
Yeah.
Their hobbies include gym, tan, laundry.
One of them, the profile picture is definitely all of them holding a fish.
I'm really surprised that they didn't all somehow go on the date with Amy Ann.
Ew.
That's gross.
No sharing.
Okay, so I'd like to send. I don't remember which one I went on a date on
I think it
with.
was Elric.
Elric. I want to send him and be like, "Hey, Elric, sorry it's been a long time since I messaged you. I've been busy, but let's get together. I want to get your ideas on some stuff."
So
Also, I'm going on a date with someone else. Bye.
That's not
It's not a date.
It's not a date. It's
so
why
You could tell
that way,
you could
Katie?
tell him that you're going on a date to make him jealous. I'm just saying.
Well, that's a good idea, Crystal. But I don't really want to make him jealous.
Sounds
so
very.
Why not?
you get
I
a
was like, I don't know. I
you
like that
get
idea.
you get almost an immediate reply back.
Okay. Oh wow.
And it's like
Like
kind of it's
desperately
a
quick.
little misspelled,
Uh huh.
but
I mean, that tracks.
you're able to parse it together, and
Uh-huh.
it's Fountainhead in an hour.
What time is it?
We'll say this is now you're probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. in the
Ooh, so
afternoon.
it's a dinner date.
I'm kind of loving this.
What are you wearing?
Okay. And I say, hey, hold on one sec. Hey guys, you want to go on a little side quest?
Make sure Ulrich's there.
He didn't say it was a date.
Yeah, sure.
Ask him if Ulrich's going to be there.
Are all the Ricks gonna be there?
Oh, he's disappointed.
His soul is crushed.
you see it's
It's
the,
like little
the
dots.
the dots are going.
It's like when you ask someone to go get food, ask someone out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, who else coming?"
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah.
That just
And-
means
oh,
that-
I was right. It was Elric, and it types back, and it finally said, "They can be there if you want them to."
Okay, I said, okay, we'll see you soon. I'm bringing the crew. Smiley face.
And he just types back, "Oh, ... Okay, see you there."
The
this
The
could have been a
most millennial.
romantic rendezvous. And
Katie is starved for her spicy books.
I just need it.
Oh my gosh.
man.
Okay,
That's
guys.
what we need is a little romance.
Yeah. Sometimes it's sometimes a romance, but
With the most reluctant date.
All right.
Those are the best payoffs.
yes, absolutely they are.
So you guys make it to the fountainhead. The fairies are still dancing in the little glass tubes, and as you walk in,
And we established they were getting paid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, still
You,
low key concerned. Just because you're getting
Yeah.
paid to do something doesn't
They
mean you want to
seem pretty
do it.
chill.
you see
did seem chill.
Atlas behind the bar, and he just waves. He's like,
He didn't shrug.
no, he didn't shrug this time. And as you're walking in, Taylor, you hear a familiar voice. You hear as Randy appears. Oh, hello. I see you've returned.
Hi, Randy. We had such a conversation last time.
Yeah. And you see she takes a long drag of her obnoxiously long cigarette, and she says, "It's so delightful to see you again, honey.
So seeing you too. How have you been?
I have been as I am."
Wow, how profound. How's business been?
Could be worse.
All right. Well, do you mind if we grab a seat?
No, go ahead. You can take any seat you'd like, dear.
Oh, thank you. Good to see you again.
It was very nice to see you.
So wait, it's Taylor in horse form?
Yeah.
Okay.
She forgot.
Yeah. She keeps ducking. She's
Well,
like,
also, did we establish that you get pants when you turn back into a person?
Or is she naked on another's?
No, we have some pants for you. We went
Yeah.
to the store. So
we
we
have
got
like
you.
With us at
20
all
pairs
times.
of pants.
Yeah, we got
I'm
some
just
pants.
a little worried. I was like,
I'll be
it makes
honest.
sense if she would stay in horse form if she doesn't
No,
turn
she
back
found-
with pants on.
She found some stretchy pants, so they're just always on her hind legs. Like,
Just the hind legs?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just
I
kind
guess
of
that's
imagining
fair.
she just had really hairy legs.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Like Annalyn in
It's
real
fine.
life.
It does.
So you guys all find you a seat, and it's about a few minutes later you see Elric and Ulrich walk in.
Oh, hey guys.
And you see Elric normally has his mohawk. You see he's got his hair like all slicked back, and he's got his nice battle armor on.
Oh.
Okay, so I get up to go and like say hi to him and to give him like a little fist bump.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be awkward.
Oh, why?
He's dressed up.
So as
Wait,
you
wait. I just want to make sure it was the one I already had a date on.
yeah,
Okay.
and so as you walk up, like he sees you
She's
put your
coming at
hand
you,
out,
another one.
and you notice he had one hand behind his back, and he produces a bouquet of flowers.
And you just punch the shit out of it.
And you just fist bump his hand with the flowers. And he's just standing there, goes,
Thanks. Oh, are these for
Oh.
me?
"If you want them."
Oh, I love flowers. Thanks. Take them up.
He's now
Give a big
thoroughly
sniff on him.
confused.
He says, he's
Hot and cold,
I-
honestly.
I'm glad you liked them.
Everyone else in the party's just like looking at each other. Like,
And
Crystal is here for
Ulrich
it.
is just standing there with his plague mask. He's like, "Wow, man, that was awkward as shit."
Was it? Oh, I missed it. What
I told you the
happened?
flowers were a bad idea, dude. This was a business call. Like, this
What?
wasn't...
Well, I mean, not really. I wanted to. It's kind of both, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, she wanted to see you.
Yeah.
She did.
Oh,
Yes.
you did.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
You know what? He's like, "I'll take it." Like,
Yeah, Crystal like elbows Amy in, and she's like, "Yeah, you wanted to see him. You wanted to see him."
and you see as Ulrich turns, he goes,
Yo, Rich, dude.
My man.
Yo, you ready to party? Like,
Hell yeah, but
Hey.
we have business first, party later.
hell yeah, dude. Business in the front, party in the rear. Let's do it.
Hey,
That's
please
right.
don't poison him again.
Did you just say party in the rear?
You like to party in the rear?
ooh.
Oh no, you said you like party in the rear, not
Hey.
me.
Oh, I get it. It's an anal
Hey,
euphemism.
look, you gotta... look. Hey, listen, you gotta take what you can get in this world. I mean, I'm just saying.
Very interesting.
I
This
feel
is a cool universe.
you see
after
us, Elric said, I just want to make it known I do not party in the rear. Like,
Oh, good to know.
Without
Okay.
consent. Without yeah.
Consent is important.
Okay.
shall we sit?
Sure. Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Do
So-
you guys
so-
want some time alone?
No. Why would we want that?
I was gonna say Hey, Richard's
What are
gonna
you
sit next to
talking about?
Ulrich, but then he hears that and then like stands back up from the
Yeah.
chair.
Hey, everybody, let's all go get some soup. Wait, no,
yes,
please stay here. Please.
You see, as
We get up and
Elric
leave.
pulls
We're leaving.
Elric pulls a chair out at the table.
I feel like with every please, he dies a little bit more on the inside.
We leave. I leave. I'm not.
Where are they?
I'm giving them privacy. Absolutely.
Taylor feels torn, so she'll stay
Thank you.
because
Okay.
Amy
You're
is.
going against Crystal?
Yes.
True.
Just
Character growth.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
her protectiveness over her friends. Go ahead.
I was just say for Amy Ann.
So,
For Amy Ann.
so
yeah.
Elric pulls a chair out at the table.
Mm-hmm. What time is it?
I'm gonna say it's like between 5 and 6 p.m.
Okay.
That was 4, and he said an hour, so
Yeah.
Okay.
That math checks out.
Okay, I couldn't remember what time that one was. That's okay. Okay. Hey, thanks, Rick, and I like tap him on the back, like friendly.
Oh, it was nothing.
Hey, so
I feel like
So
she
how-
hits him just a little bit too hard, and he likes it.
Yeah. So how have you been?
Hey, well,
I haven't heard from you since our little rendezvous.
I know you don't have to call it that, but thanks for the information. You know, I give him some exposition generally on the details of what we did and how I looked for the people at the orchard that he recommended and all that, like that kind of stuff. Give him up to speed on.
I feel like she still overshares that we want a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I don't say that because it was she's.
Well, it sounds like you've really been putting them arms to work.
It's what my mom would want. So I really wanted to get you guys over here because I feel like, I don't know.
Your mother sounds fascinating.
She really is.
I feel like we would get along.
She's a hard woman, but she's got a soft interior. Sometimes.
I find most people have a soft interior.
Well,
I mean, when you really get down to brass tacks.
You're right. Intestines are soft.
Once
It's
you
fine.
cut through the bone,
Yeah.
everyone's soft.
okay. So what do you know about Okay, so I wanted to get them here for a couple of reasons. Are
So
you
we could
okay?
get their truth serum.
Earlier, Katie said you hit him too hard.
And he liked it?
Yeah.
And we're still laughing.
I thought when she was like saying expedition, like expedition.
Oh my God.
No, I
Also
missed that
good.
because I was laughing too hard at my own joke.
And you see, like Ulrich turns and goes,
Dude, you're doing great, Ulrich. I'm very proud of you. Like, just keep it up, man. This is totally working. All right,
Out
so-
loud?
Yeah, like, and he turns. He's like, so
Hype
Richard.
man.
I like how they have a very strong friend support group.
That's right. And just,
Yeah.
It's because they're brothers.
So Richard. So what's going on, man? Like,
I didn't think they were
what
actually
are we here for? Like,
Yeah, well, I don't know what they're here for, but now that we're here, definitely want to hang out, have some good times. You know, we haven't seen you guys in a while.
yeah.
But you remember that thing you gave me and it made me say a lot of stuff I didn't want to say?
Oh yeah.
Do you think we could get our hands on a couple vials of that? We got some shady characters we're about to start dealing with, and I think that'd be really handy.
Oh man, that sounds like fun. Yeah, here. And he hands you a vial.
Sweet.
he hands you a vial, and I'm still doing the math.
You know, it would also be really nice if we like leveled up so I could have Zone of Truth.
That would also be nice,
Man,
but
that
in the
would
meantime,
be, wouldn't it?
We're never leveling up again.
We have to work so hard for that.
there's going to be another 100 episodes at level 4.
I have a feeling that Marcel will be living and Annalyn will be living in another state before you guys level up. So.
Yeah.
So who are you gonna use that on, man? Like, that's some pretty trippy stuff. Like, you gotta be careful. You can't use that on some nerd.
That's a good question. Like, so what's the dosage on this? Like, a couple drops will do you, or do they need to drink the whole thing?
I
Like,
mean,
is
it depends on how big they are. I mean, are we talking like a normal sized humanoid? Or are we talking like a little dude like you? Like, what?
I mean, the last time I saw him, he's probably height of our friend Bentley over here. Probably not as built, but I'd say about that size.
he sees you like,
He like looks up Bentley and he's like,
here, actually, just take 2 for good measure. Like, you don't care if this dude like, maybe doesn't wake up. Like, that's not like a huge issue, right?
I mean,
That's
depending
what
on
truth
how the-
serum does. If you overdose, it's not like they can't ever tell a lie ever again.
Yeah, it's not a duration thing. It's more like a sedative. So, you gotta be careful about your dosage. But if you don't give a shit about this dude, like, yeah, hit him with 2 and he'll tell you everything.
I was gonna say, depending on how the situation goes, that might be preferable.
Wow, we've really got involved in some shady stuff.
Yeah.
It only takes one.
Organized-
It's a slippery slope.
Organized crime for theft, roofies. We're just.
Hey,
It all started when you smashed that skull of that bear.
Hey now.
hey, Rick. Hey,
Yes.
do you know anyone by the name of Dartarian?
It's Datarian.
Datarian. Thank you, Bentley.
He says, he kind of sits up and he goes, "What dealings do you have with Dr. D?
Okay, are you for him or against him?
He is trouble."
Okay, he sent me a creepy note. And I wanted to get you guys here because I feel like you guys might know how to deal with this.
What kind of note?
And I showed it to him.
And he goes, "Oh." He's just kind of looking at it and he's just like,
He's stolen something from us before, like I told you when we were at the...
so this isn't like a date.
No!
Oh.
What if
Oh.
we tell him that it is and that he needs to defend his woman?
Yeah, well, how would you feel about adding security? Because we don't super trust this guy.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be an archfey?
Yeah,
He
he's
is pretty
creeping on
sketchy.
Amy Ann.
I don't know
He's-
about no fairy nonsense, but
Yeah.
he is well connected in the city. You got to watch out.
Okay.
He's creeping on her, and it's
Yeah.
like crossing a lot of boundaries.
He had the note delivered by a child. It's just
yeah,
really weird.
directly
stuff.
to
Yeah,
her.
so gross.
So,
Children. Ew.
So will you help?
he kind of sounds like a stalker to me.
Well, since you're asking, how can I say no?
I'd punch him in the shoulder.
Why'd you punch
He
me?
likes it.
He just grins. He's like, "Oh, shucks."
He likes it.
She's a method actor.
And you see as Ulrich goes, dude, you're so lame. Like,
Well, not just you, but all you Ricks. That was why I was calling all you guys here. See if you... And we can pay you.
Hey, whoa.
Bentley has entered the chat.
I don't know if we can afford these guys.
Well, I have some
goes,
money.
Elric's like, "The rest of them won't be necessary. I'll keep you safe."
No,
He's gonna die, isn't he? That's a death flag. Bentley says
Tell
that
my
out
wife I
loud,
love
by
her.
the way.
I don't want you to like...
He was married this whole time. Like,
Oh, no.
no, that's a joke. That's a
Maybe
joke.
maybe he's into polygamy.
That's not cool.
That's our Marjorie drop.
Yeah.
The sanctity.
As long as everyone is a
Marriage is
consenting
between
adult, it's
one
fine.
consenting adult and
And
another
another
consenting
consenting
adult.
adult.
No more.
Exactly.
The Mormons have left the chat.
Our
Oh, no.
viewership in the state of Utah,
Utah has
just plummets.
We got to get it back.
I mean, it
We
was bad
support
enough after my
soaking.
joke about
We'll be tracking those statistics. Just
Yeah.
to let you guys know.
the soaking episode. God,
Anyway.
Marcel's just
Squirrel.
fucking dead,
Okay.
big squirrel.
Yeah, but no, I can pay you guys. All
He
you
says-
guys.
He said, "Well,
Because I don't want you to just be, on your own and get
No,
hurt and all that.
the other my brothers are on assignment,
But it's
and-
like tonight,
he's
though, in
sitting
like
right
4
here.
hours.
right. So I'm here."
Okay.
And he just turned to go, "Ulrich, what about you? You just gonna let me fly solo like that?"
I mean, fuck it. I guess I'm in. Like, fuck it. Let's party.
That's right. Let's party.
We
And
do
then
need
Richard
another
goes up to the
bar.
bar.
And
For
Wait,
4
I got-
hours, and then we're
let's
gonna
get
show up
fucked
shit
up.
let's
face.
get absolutely obliterated and then go
then
face
try
down
to
in
get
Orange
in front of
Bay.
Decompressing
Wait,
before
wait,
a
wait,
stressful
wait.
situation.
I have an idea. I suddenly feel the urge to ask for something called Sundrop.
No.
I think we should
Friends
just all get some
forever.
good soup, and then we'll go meet this sketchy motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Good
do
soup.
like a good soup.
yeah. I think we all do here. It's kind of weird,
Hey,
honestly.
it'd be cool to see if you or Amy Ann could eat the most soup.
It would be a cool race.
Oh.
Don't let me win.
Gratitude today keeps the haters away, and that's why we want to thank you for listening to Overworked and Underplayed. You just heard Alex Capps as our DM, Annalyn Hardy as Taylor Jacobs, Katie as Crystal 2.0, Marjorie as Amy Ann, Marcel Hardy as Richard Cox, and Tyler as Bentley. Episodes are edited by Marcel, and Circleback episodes are edited by Katie. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll circle back in 2 weeks on April 4th for the next episode. You can help us to get the word out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also follow us on social at OwnUpPod, that's OWNUPPOD, subreddit r/OwnUp.
It did have puppies with a lab, though, and those were like the ugliest dogs.
That makes me so happy.